What's up, this is Squad 2448, we're following Selector 17 Heavy Rescue video. Today we'll be using this brand new 2017 Ford F750 single cab wrecker to pull trucks and off-road toys out of the mud. Then we'll be bringing the vehicles back over here to our lot and we'll be pressure washing all of the mud and dirt off them. With the season change from winter to spring, we do have a lot more mud because of the melting of the snow. This past Friday we did do a live stream mudding and we got a ton of vehicles stuck, and you guys did request it during that stream to do a video pulling them out, which is what we'll be doing today. I'm very excited for using this brand new Ford F750. Big shout out goes to his Super Duty Modding for sending me over the cab. I've now partnered up with him to make some pretty cool mods for us, and I can't wait to do more. As you guys can see, this is a perfect size wrecker, very strong, very capable of the job today. I did just turn our LED strobe lights on as we are leaving our shop, which is pretty cool. We are leaving the town and we are actually going off-road onto some trails. I hope you guys are having a great day today. Let me know how it is down below in the comments. My day is going good and I hope yours is too. Now up first, we'll be going after and rescuing a 2017 Ford F150 Raptor. It's actually right up over here. The first one we actually get to go to, which is pretty cool. Like I was saying, guys, we do have a working winch here on this truck, which is also pretty cool. I did base this off of the wood metal farming Western Star wrecker, which was pretty cool, but take a look at the stance of this. I mean, this F750 looks pretty cool, especially as a single cab. We'll be coming over here and take a look at that, guys. Looks like the Raptor is stuck in quite a lot of mud, so I think just because it is so far, and I do not want to back the wheels into the mud because we want to rescue the vehicles, not get ourselves stuck. So let's hop back in here, we'll turn around and we'll use the winch, and I don't really think, because it's so big of a distance, we really don't have to put down the stabilizers, anything like that. And I would like to thank each and every one of you for all of the continued support here on the daily videos. You guys are awesome with all of it, and I really do appreciate it. You guys can see that we'll now kind of get this working winch working, and I'm very excited for using this winch. I did put a lot of time into putting this truck together within the last few days for today's video, which is very exciting. You guys can see I am bringing the winch back. It is a bit tricky from that angle that we were looking at, so we'll just kind of go this way. We could actually see where we are going, so this looks to be perfect. We'll be switching back over here to the Raptor and we'll be attaching. Now this sometimes is a bit tricky, and looks like we actually have to switch back over here, and it looks like we are now attached, which is pretty cool. We'll be lifting it up just a little bit, and now we'll be pulling this in. We just want it to come just a little bit. You guys can see, wow, that actually came quite a lot, which is good. And now we'll be just bringing our winch lines back in, coming back over here to the wrecker, and we'll be lowering the tow bar. You guys can see, very nice size, and it does have a ton of power, as you guys just saw, moving this half-ton truck very fast, no problem whatsoever. So you guys can see we're just switched back over here. Sometimes this is a bit tricky trying to get the tow bar to work, but there we go, guys. We got it attached in tow back to our shop, and like I was saying, guys, we'll be washing them down just because these are very expensive trucks and toys, and we are being paid quite a lot, and I think it's a very nice thing to do is to go above and beyond what our customers expect us to do. But this F750 is doing a pretty good job towing. If you do have any cool video ideas, let me know down below in the comments. I'm very excited for pulling the trucks out with this new tow truck, and I don't really like to kind of get our trucks dirty right off the bat, but since I thought we do need working winches for this video, I thought we'll put this to use, which is working out so far so good. You guys can see we have the pressure washer right over here, which is nice, and we'll be using it throughout today's video. But take a look at that, guys. The Raptor is just covered in mud. We'll just kind of drop it right about there, fold up the wrecker, and come over here to start pressure washing. If you guys would like me to, let me know if you guys would like me to do more Let me know if you guys would like me to do more mudding videos here on the channel. I really do enjoy doing them. I do feature spin tires, mud runner, and spin tires here on the channel, which is pretty cool. That also is pretty realistic mud-wise, and that is also a pretty cool game. I do feature that every Saturday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You guys can see we got the Raptor all cleaned off, which is pretty cool. Up next, we'll be going and we'll be rescuing a 4-seater 1000 XP Polaris RZR, which is going to be pretty cool. It's actually a brand new one, so we do have to be pretty careful. But as you guys can see, this F750 is up for the job in all of the other jobs we were doing today. But I really do like the body of this, and I really just like the look of this wrecker overall, because I really want like a more stronger one, just about like a F550, which is pretty cool. And like I was saying, guys, I did partner up with Super Duty Modding. Go check out his channel. I will link it down below in the description. And we are now going to be making some pretty cool videos together. As you guys can see, this truck does bounce back and forth, especially here on the bumps. And wow, take a look at that Polaris. It's just kind of right off the trail. So I'm actually thinking, let's see if we could get it with a tow bar first. That'll be quite a bit easier instead of using our winches, everything like that. So we'll be making this turn a bit tricky. I am trying to be careful that we do not kind of go off the trails. But like we're saying, guys, I did base this off of the wood metal farming Western Star just because it was a very nice one. And take a look at that, guys. It's a little too high for the tow bar. So that means we'll just have to use a winch to kind of lift it up enough for the tow bar to work. And that actually looks to be pretty good for the winches. We'll select over here, attach to it. And I believe that the Polaris is very heavy also, which might run into a few problems. You guys can see I actually did lift it up quite a bit. We'll be pulling it forward, lifting it up still. You guys can see, wow, take a look at that. Let's see if we can kind of back up and, whoa, looks like it did fall down. Wow, sometimes this winch is not too realistic, sometimes it is, and that is as high as it could go. So we'll kind of pull that in, and we'll just kind of back up, and it looks like we might actually be able to kind of get it here on the tow bar. And take a look at that, guys. Using our winch, we were able to do it, which is pretty cool. It was a little creative, but wow, I mean, looks like we are having a little bit of trouble traction-wise, but wow, we got this pretty easy, no problem at all. And what I did notice is this Polaris is pretty heavy, does cause us quite a bit of problems, and this tow truck doesn't have the best ground clearance also. That is something you can notice with those stabilizers, which I do have. And you guys can see I really do like the bet on this. I will be AO baking all of the parts to this, which should actually increase the graphics and the textures of the mod. Like I was saying, guys, I really do appreciate all of your support here on the daily videos and especially on the weekly live streams. I do switch off between Xbox and PC every other week, so you guys will see Xbox every other week and then PC will be the opposite week. So that's how I'm doing it, so you guys are able to play with me on the different platforms such as Xbox. And this Polaris, you guys can see, it's just sliding around on us, not even attempting to drive fast, and it's just moving around. So that actually looks to be good right about there. We'll just drop it. No need to there's no need to wash this. So next up, we'll be switching back over here, dropping the hook, and we'll just kind of be folding this up. So sometimes this is a bit tricky using this tow truck, because I do have to switch back from the tow hook to the tow truck actually. But wow, I mean, this is pretty cool. We'll actually lower down the winch lines, and I really do like having the working winches. Those are pretty cool, very realistic, especially for winching them out of mud. We still do have 3 vehicles left in today's video, which will take us quite a long time. Like I was saying earlier, guys, if you do have any cool video ideas for repoing or towing, let me know down below in the comments. I really do want to put this to use on the streets, doing some pretty nice repos in some larger trucks. But like we're saying, guys, going over this area, it's so bumpy that the truck is struggling quite a little. But overall, it's still maintaining a pretty good job. And there we go, guys, going right through the mud with our brand new F750. This is a 2017 model year, but it could most likely be classified as a 2018 just because of the same body style. As you guys can see, we are coming up here on the next one, which is a 2019 Trail Boss Silverado. So, I mean, that's a pretty cool truck, and we actually do have to use a winch for that. So now we'll be backing up, and we'll be getting this F750 into position. Now take a look at that, guys. There is a ton of mud here, so I do not want to go any further than this because I do not want ourselves to get stuck. We'll be coming over here, getting our winch lines out, and let's see if we can kind of get this into position from here. Sometimes these winches are a bit challenging to kind of get lined up, but hopefully we could do it, and that is as far as we can go, and it looks like we will have to go into the mud just a little bit. So let's take a look at that. Wow, a pretty far distance we got to go back here, so hopefully we do not get ourselves stuck. It looks like we are actually here on the edge of it, which is nice, and hopefully we should be able to attach momentarily. You guys can see we are now attached, which is nice. We'll switch back over here, put our stabilizers down to kind of stop us from sliding around, and let's pull the truck, and you guys can see it looks like the truck is moving quite a bit. We'll actually be raising it up, and you guys can see the truck is moving, but we are also moving. There we go, guys. We just pulled the trail boss right out of the mud, which was pretty cool. We'll actually come back over here, lift up our stabilizers, pull this forward just a little bit, but you guys can see just how useful the winches are. It is a little bit unrealistic. I do apologize for that, with it kind of going all at once, but there we did it, guys. That was pretty nice. We'll be coming back over here. You guys can see bottoming out already. We'll lower down the tow bar. Very easy one. We do have two more, like I was saying. We'll back up and attach. If you guys would like me to do more mud rescues, let me know down below in the comments. We are now attached to the 2019 Trail Boss. That is actually pretty cool that we get the truck here in Farming Simulator before it does get released publicly here in real life this summer, which is pretty cool. And this F750 gets the honor of towing the first one ever, which is pretty cool. But take a look, that guy's covered in mud, and it does have a pretty cool LED light bar up front. Now, going through the mud, like I was saying, it's not the best thing that we are getting the truck dirty, but we got to do these, and this is what makes us money and pays off this F750, which is pretty cool, and just bouncing around. Not the best over there, but wow, I mean, this F750 really doing a good job hauling, and using the winch lines is also pretty cool. If you guys do have any cool video ideas for me, let me know down below in the comments. I'm very excited about the season changeover from winter to spring. And spring does start here in, I believe, a few days from now, which is also very exciting. You guys can see great turning there. And I believe that spring does start on the 20th of March, which is pretty cool. I can't wait for it. We'll be doing a ton of different videos for spring. You guys can see we are actually over here. I think we'll just kind of park this up right over here. We'll be dropping it, and we'll be kind of floating up the tow bar. But wow, you guys can see here that this brand new tow truck really is doing a good job. We are bringing the vehicles back over here to the tow yard safely, which is also a big bonus. Next up, we'll be coming over here, and we'll be trying to clean this. And wow, I mean, take a look at the body on this. This is pretty cool. This truck was released by Pumpkin Dylan and his modding team. I do recommend you check him out. Pretty cool YouTuber, and he did release some pretty cool trucks. We'll now be heading out, and we'll be going over. I'm not sure exactly which one we'll be doing next. We'll try to do the closest one, but the last two is a Can-Am Maverick 30, and the last one would be a Ram Rebel 2500 heavy duty. And like we're saying, guys, we'll do whichever one is closest to us, and then the last one we'll do is the furthest away. Overall, today's been a very busy day. We still got two more, but like we're saying, guys, this tow truck is holding up very well for us, and I am going to be making this color changeable to make it so we could have red and red, which is pretty cool. Like I was saying earlier, guys, I will be AO baking the truck and all of the parts on this record to make it a bit more realistic and higher quality texture-wise, and I'm actually going to be avoiding the entire mud patch coming up just because I do not want to end up getting ourselves stuck in it, especially since a trail boss got stuck in it, and that was pretty much meant for off-roading, so we do have to be pretty careful. And I believe that the Can-Am is actually up next. Take a look at that, guys. The Can-Am is over there, and then the last one will be the Rebel, which is actually pretty good. You guys can see here that I actually do want to get us into position, and we are actually just kind of driving through the weeds here in the grass, but this looks to be good. Take a look at that, guys. Looks like we are struggling just a little bit traction-wise, and wow, we'll back up and give it a try. Whoa, take a look at that. Mud's going everywhere, and I think that that's probably the safest area we want to be here. Have all four wheels on grass. Next up, we'll be kind of sliding out our winch lines. They only go to a certain extent, which is okay. We'll now have to back up just as much. Whoa, it actually looks like we don't have to back up that much, which is nice. And whoa, we do have to go over quite a bit. And it looks like this truck is kind of having trouble with switching from reverse to drive, and that's probably because of the ground area. You guys can see we do have to get this into position. That looks to be good. Next up, we'll be switching back over here, and we'll attach. It looks like we are now attached to it, which is pretty cool. This should be able to winch us out. I mean, this is a pretty heavy toy, but like I was saying, no problem whatsoever. Take a look at that, guys. We are lifting all four wheels off. I am kind of moving it slowly. Wow, take a look at the winch. Really working at it. Very nice, very realistic. Like we're saying, guys, great to have a working winch here in Farming Sim. And big shout out goes to Wood Metal Farming for making a truck with a working winch. Next up, we'll be dropping the tow bar, and we'll be backing up and attaching to the Can-Am. As you guys can see, we are now attached to it. For a moment there, I thought that we would have to use a winch to raise it up just a bit. You guys can see that we are here on the edge of the mud, and wow, the Can-Am bouncing quite a bit, and the camera view is going here into the trees, but I really do enjoy using this map for mudding. It's probably the only thing I use for this map is the mud, just because of how cool it is. But take a look at that, guys. We have a brand new Can-Am Maverick X3 in tow with the 2017 Ford F750, which is pretty cool. This is the Power Stroke 6.7 liter pretty big engine. You guys can see the bouncing on the truck, not too realistic, and I do apologize for that. I do recommend you go over to Instagram and Twitter and follow me at Square2448. I do post daily on both, and I really do enjoy interacting with you guys in the comments on those social media websites, which is pretty cool. For time-wise, I don't think we'll be kind of washing off this, just because we do have to go get another vehicle, which will be the 2017 Ram Rebel 2500 Heavy Duty. So we're just going to park this up right over here. We'll wash it once I do kind of finish up off camera, and now we'll be making our way over to the last one. But let me know, guys, what did you think of today's video, rescuing the trucks from the mud and all of the different toys? I think that using these winches were pretty realistic, and I think that I will be using more tow trucks with winches, and hopefully we do get flatbeds, rollbacks with winches working. I think that will be pretty realistic, the next thing hopefully we get from the tow truck side here in the game. But like we're saying, guys, we are now to the last one, and this one is a pretty far drive for us. If you do have any cool truck ideas or modding ideas, let me know down below in the comments. I currently am working on quite a few different ones, and like I was saying earlier, guys, I do recommend you go check out Super Duty Modding on YouTube. I've partnered up with him to make some pretty cool epic mods, and he actually did send me this F750, which is pretty cool. We'll be avoiding this mud patch just because we do not want to get this giant truck stuck, and like I was saying earlier, guys, we're here to rescue trucks, not get ourselves stuck. And here it is, guys. Take a look at that Ram Rebel all the way down there in the mud. I think we'll just kind of pull it out, and then we'll be calling it a day. But wow, like we're saying, guys, sometimes I do have problems with trucks not going in reverse or switching back and forth. But wow, I mean, looks like almost like we could back up and just attach with a tow bar. So let's give that a try. It is the easiest and the simplest way to do. We should extend out the tow bar also, and that should give us, yeah, it looks like this should work right away. Wow, take a look at that. This should work. Take a look at that. We'll back up and attach. There we go, guys. We are now attached to the Ram Rebel. Wow, it looks like we are stuck here in reverse and not really wanting to go forward. We are just continuing to slide backwards. As you guys can see, we are now making our way back over to the shop. But hope you guys enjoyed today's video using the brand new F750 Heavy Wrecker to pull trucks and toys out of the mud. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and subscribe for more.